Like, I know I'm wearing my Scooby-Doo shirt, man, but I'm not going to talk in this voice the whole time. Okay, enough of that. I'm already done on that. I get too loud. That voice is too loud, you know. Anyways, I've spent enough time on YouTube being a not average 21-year-old in the year 2021, you know, to know that YouTube comment sections are terrible. And we all know YouTube comment sections are terrible. But would you believe me if I said that the YouTube comment sections of oldies music is terrible? I don't know. Sometimes you just find the weirdest crap. It's always, you go on some video, and I'm sure I'll pull up an example here, and it's a great video. I watched it a few months ago. I'll find it again. It's a guy comparing different drumming styles and how they handle a song. And, you know, it's a very fantastic video, you know, showing off how different drummers would handle it. And that's been very interesting to me to invest some time into learning how drummers handle stuff, because drummers are very easily overlooked in how music is made nowadays. It's always been that way. Drummers are the backbone of any good song, and they just don't get that credit. So I'm reading through this, watching this video, and I'm reading through the comments along the way, getting to hear this guy interpret all of these drummers' different styles, and along the way there's just all these comments just saying this drummer is the GOAT. These drummers are trash, and just going so hard, like it's a competition or something, you know? I just watched a video. I believe it's an isolated drum track by what's his name? Drummer for Led Zeppelin. And see, Led Zeppelin's not a band I'm into, but I liked the track because it's a version of the Halftime Shuffle, originated by Bernard Purdie. I'm thinking this is a great version. It's a little bit harder, which works for a rock track, and it's very nice. I really liked his rendition of it. And once again, there's people in the comments just trashing on him, saying he's not that great. He's not that great of a drummer. And I don't get it. So, I don't know. My point with this video, and yes, I haven't made one of these rambly videos in a while where I just sit down, ramble for a bit on some random music topic. Music boomers are stupid, and they come in all different ages. You know, they can be as young as me, or even younger, and they are just terrible. You know, people who treat music like it's a competition or something. Like, you can't just enjoy music, you know? It's got to be that this music is inherently better than yours. But I don't think that's true necessarily. Don't get me wrong. I prefer oldies music a lot, you know? I made that very clear. I listen to the Doobie Brothers, Steely Dan, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, so on and so forth, Deacon others, and I listen to them too. But at the same time, I've been trying to make an effort to branch out to modern artists, and I found that very enjoyable. I like listening to Thundercat. I enjoy Breakbot a lot. Haim has been a very good time. Claro. I just tried the Olivia Rodrigo album, Sour, and I found it wasn't quite for me, but you know what? I came up respecting the album a lot because I found that it had great production behind it. I liked her vocals. The lyrics were very nice, and considering the fact that the lyrics actually did catch my eye, and I'm not a person who gets caught by lyrics very often, I think that's saying something. I don't know. It's just stupid to me that people think that music's got to be a competition. We gotta, you know. I think that's something that bothers me. I think about one of my favorite tracks, Asia by Steely Dan. I absolutely love that track. And it delved into a little bit of prog rock, which is one of the few times Steely Dan did that. And it's just the right amount for me, because I feel like, and this is a big statement. This is a big statement. I'm gonna get flack for this, and that's totally fine. My impression of prog rock is that sometimes It's musically complicated for the sake of being musically complicated, and not necessarily to make a product that is actually enjoyable to listen to. And that's not to say that it's bad music either, because if it appeals to people and people get something out of it, that's totally fine. I'm sure that if I delved into prog rock more, I'd find stuff that I enjoyed. Someone recommended me a Yes album at one point, and I listened to it, and I enjoyed it. And that was a very prog rock album. But my thing is that I think people who listen to certain genres feel that they're just inherently superior, just because they listen to those genres. And I don't get that. I don't get that. Music is subjective at the end of the day. So why do we have to be hating on people just because they feel something from this music and they don't from this, you know? That's so stupid to me. Music comes in all different forms, and if you can find something that speaks to you, then I think that counts. That's what matters. It's stupid. It's so stupid to just see these people in the comments in particular just railing on each other like they're just idiots for thinking this. And it's like, maybe they're all great drummers. I don't know. Maybe they all are pretty good at what they do, you know? Maybe they all contributed something important to music. And obviously it's fun, you know, to be like, oh, this one's clearly better than the other or whatever. But at the same time, it's the way they talk about it. Like, they seriously think your opinion's terrible because of it, you know? Like, your opinion is just wrong and mine is correct. Why does it matter, you know? At the end of the day, music's kind of a joke. So, I don't know, why are we taking it so seriously? And that's not to say that you're wrong for enjoying music in a certain way, but why would you enjoy music in a way that just negatively affects other people's enjoyment of music? And that's I guess how some people take music. You know, it's the whole thing too with, you know, oh, people that don't play instruments aren't real musicians or whatever, you know, the musicians of today aren't making real music and all that. And I don't know, again, if it's making people feel something, then I think that's totally fine. And honestly, in my opinion, I think a lot of the lyrics of some musicians and bands that I've listened to in the past from oldies music just don't, they're not great. It's like the lyrics don't make me feel something. They feel pretty generic. But meanwhile, I find myself catching on to modern lyrics a lot more. I'm able to understand them more, and I think it's how the approach has changed to lyric writing, just how they're presented, so on and so forth. I just like how lyrics happen nowadays. I don't know if maybe they're more complicated, so, you know, they're deeper in the past. And obviously, I'm a fan of Steely Dan. Like, I mean, they have fantastic lyrics, very cryptic stuff. I'm not saying this is every band in any situation. There are modern lyrics that suck. There are older lyrics that are amazing. Let's make that clear. But why I just don't get it. I don't get why we're on this train of tearing on each other with music. It's not that serious. You know, let people enjoy whatever they want to and call it there. I don't know. I don't know.